Indigenous Wrestling Alliance. Joe Aiello here with Don Callis. And Don, you've traveled all over the world. This is my first look at this young man right here, known as Rockjaw.
Tremendous athlete, well-schooled in amateur wrestling.
Obviously a fan favorite, getting things rolling here this week. And this is going to be an unbelievable matchup, something the IWA has tried to do. Even matchups is what you're going to be seeing in the weeks to come. And this young man is cut and ready to go. And there is his opponent, a man hailing from Scotland, made a name for himself through parts of Canada. We know him as Highlander.
Look, Joe, he's trying to show you what he's got under his kilt.
I'm more interested to see what he's got inside the squared circle, and we're going to find out, scheduled for one fall here. Two of the names here in the IWA, the Indigenous Wrestling Alliance. Earlier on, you saw a great interview with Stands with the Thunder, a man you're going to be hearing a lot more of in upcoming weeks. And, of course, the maniacal one, Dr. Luther, a video that we saw of him that's a little disturbing, but more on that a little bit later on. Right now, set to do battle, Rockjaw, Highlander, right here on the IWA.
I mean, I was very impressed with the eloquence with which Stands with the Thunder spoke. Obviously, doing his interview out on the street, he's a man of the people, he's a man of the streets, not afraid to walk around in the mean streets of Winnipeg.
I'll tell you what, that young man has a focus, and we're going to find out more about it later on in this program. Beautiful takedown there by Rockjaw. Leap over now, Highlander. Rockjaw put the brakes on. Trying to hip toss there, a little knee for good measure. Some good scientific wrestling early on in this bout.
Oh, definitely. Each man countering back and forth. Oh, big clothesline. Roughly the same size, roughly the same weight. Rockjaw obviously with a bit of a strength advantage here. These guys are evenly matched.
Irish whip on the Scotsman. Bumps himself into the ropes there.
Big knockdown. Caught him with that hard part of the forearm right underneath the chin, Joe.
The Rockjaw taking advantage of the situation here. Might have him early on in this one.
Nice bridge, floated over. Bridge a little bit too high, didn't get the full impact on that suplex.
Rockjaw all over Highlander right now, and Highlander introducing his head to the mat. And Rockjaw showing some great offense.
Ooh, reverse that Scottish whip.
Yes, I guess it would be Scott.
Oh, big DDT, tornado DDT.
The fans all behind Rockjaw in this one.
You see there, he didn't have his weight evenly distributed over the upper part of the man's body. Left him the opportunity to raise that shoulder up.
Look at this now. Highlander, snapping the neck back.
Reversed it, went for a cobra clutch, lost his grip, and turned it right into a beautiful standing neck breaker. Excellent maneuver.
We told you you're going to see some great even matchups here. And this is what this one's all about. Highlander and Rockjaw. Oh, you might have him now. Knocked the wind right out of Rockjaw. The referee there for the count, a 2 count.
Very close, just barely out the back door.
It's been fantastic. Oh, beautiful. Lariat clothesline that just hung on to add that force right into the mat.
Now, Joe Aiello, in all your years of experience as a wrestler in the ring and all the ring time that you've had, explain to the fans exactly what it feels like to get hit with a clothesline like that.
I have not. Oh, beautiful somersault.
You have not what?
I've never experienced it, but
exactly. And that's why I'm here to tell you exactly what it feels like to be in that wrestling ring, Joe Aiello.
I'll tell you what, parts of me after watching this match are glad I've never stepped foot in there. He might have him. 2 count. I'll tell you, the action, quick, furious here this week.
Well, what you're seeing here is two very well-conditioned athletes, which means no rest holds, no messing around. These guys are full bore, 100%, full speed ahead.
Nice power slam there. And Highlander now maybe taking a little too much time, maybe not, just sizing him up. Oh, headbutt there that counts.
Now, see, the referee missed that. That could have been down around the groin area. Looked like it was lower abdomen to me, Joe Aiello. I got to say, it's a tremendous match. Whoever the booker is for this promotion is doing a tremendous job.
I'll tell you what, you're going to be seeing a lot of great matchups in this hour. A lot more from Stands with the Thunder. We had a chance to hear from him right off the top of the program. Also, Dr. Luther and many others coming up right here. The Indigenous Wrestling Alliance.
Northern Lights suplex, Joe, that could be it. Great counter to get out of it.
Holy cow, we are seeing some great back and forth action in this one.
Well, I got to give Rockjaw the advantage here in the strength department and very likely in the technical wrestling department. But this Highlander's a brawler, Joe. He's like a lot of young Scotsmen. Just wants to get up off that bar stool and knock the heck out of you.
The one thing I've noticed, too, is he gets all his weight behind every one of those moves. Measured him nice. Nice drop kick that lands right in the sternum. And that's what Highlander's been working on right now, the chest and upper body of Rockjaw.
Well, you see the difference, obviously. Highlander doesn't have the dark suntan of Rockjaw. He's obviously right off the boat from Scotland, been living in Calgary, I guess, for about the last few months, wrestling all over Canada. Now he's under contract with the IWA, going to be a tremendous young star. We're happy to have him here, but I can barely understand him. Kind of like talking to your relatives.
Unbelievable. Rockjaw, Ollie, he might have him here. Beautiful.
Big spine buster.
This could be it, too.
You notice the mistake there, the hesitation to look at the wretched refuse in the crowd instead of going for the cover, Joella.
Well, I love this crowd. They're making an unbelievable amount of noise, having a great time here with the IWA.
Setting them up now. Could be a big power slam.
He might have him after this one. Highlander in some kind of trouble now, not moving too well. Rockjaw looking for the applause, and you're right, this could be a big mistake.
Big mistake, pointing out to probably some girls in the audience or something like that. He's a young buck. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's thinking about. He needs to be thinking about his match, Joel, and not about the women in the crowd.
Going up top. Rockjaw coming across, shoulder block that lands. It was almost like a torpedo, a missile, if you will, coming across the ring. Might have him here.
So you notice, though, he took too much time, actually got a lot of distance, allowed Highlander to get out of position a little bit, landed him near the ropes where he's able to grab the ropes to break up that 3.
Body slam now, just sort of measuring him up. He's going upstairs again.
Like signaling for a moonsault.
Now, Don, he's taking way too long.
Oh, yeah.
Highlander's getting his marbles back. And speaking of marbles, holy cow.
I hate to say he had it coming, but he had it coming.
Look at this now, Highlander getting his senses back now, setting up Rockjaw. Look at this.
Oh, God, right on the back of the neck. Shades of Dynamite Kid. That'll be all if he goes for the cover right now, I suspect.
If Rockjaw does not have a concussion, I'd be surprised, or at least Rockjaw getting lockjaw. I don't know.
He might have a lot worse than a concussion. Should have gone for the pin there, but I don't know. That could be, look at the referee checking him.
Maybe that's a sign of respect from Highlander, knowing it's going to take a little bit more than that. But
I think Highlander wants to do some more damage. I think he's a very vicious individual. Look at him. Oh, yeah, he knows he's got him. Look at the elevation on the leg drop, Joe.
A handful of tights and a win for the man from Scotland known as Highlander. Highlander over Rockjaw right here on the IWA.
I'll tell you what, I'd like to see the instant replay of a couple of those moves. Well, here we go. We got it right here. This is the back suplex now. Took too much time on the top rope, allowed Highlander to hook him. This is a devastating maneuver when done from your feet, when done from the top rope and the second rope like this, and then landing the guy with all the weight on the shoulders and neck and head. And now, high Glasgow jam leg drop. Very, very tremendous maneuver from this young Scotsman, Highlander. Good even matchup, Joella. What is that?
That is what is known as the Army of Darkness, and believe you me, the backside looks a lot better than the front side. Look at that. What's this little guy doing?
Well, that's Brian, Joe, and he's a very mean, short person.
I can see that, and of course, there is the maniacal one, the leader of the Army of Darkness, Dr. Luther, a man that's been making a living out in Singapore.
Doing what, we're not quite sure. But Luther has an extensive history in the wrestling business, with a huge star in Japan with the FMW promotion. He's now back in Canada, courtesy of the IWA, exclusively bound to the IWA, I might add. And the Army of Darkness, quite clearly, the big guy, I understand, is called the Gimp. And he has a special relationship with Brian. And then, of course, the one with the red hair, or whatever that is on his head, that's Lingula.
All right, Dr. Luther, scheduled here on my sheet anyway to be doing an interview with Tony Mariani, and look, what is Brian?
Brian might be up here after you if you're not careful.
If I was Mariani, I'd watch out. One of our colleagues inside the ring, not a place I'd like to be right now. Look at the face of them. Are the lights on? I don't know if that elevator's going all the way up.
Well, Dr. Luther, we know who you are. Maybe you'd like Listen, you just shut up and I'll do the talking here, okay? You're an insignificant worm. Get out of my ring.
Well, he's not Mary Annie Peg, insignificant worm. I'd like to see him bite that big banana nose of his.
Interesting.
And I'll make this short, sweet, so all you little idiotic worms in the audience and in TV land can understand.
That's good. He's going to talk down to people.
Shut up while I'm talking here.
Interesting that he did
You
mention
understand that part?
it was his ring, and there is a
I'm the chosen ones. Give me the respect I deserve.
IWA fan that has a few words for Dr. Luther.
Well, the fans generally don't like Luther, which is unfortunate, because if they'd shut up, they could learn something.
Now the army of darkness is here in the night. Shut up!
Now, the fans are ignorant. Let the man speak.
I can barely hear myself thank the fans all over Dr. Luther.
As I said, the army of darkness is here in the IWA to conquer and destroy. And you know, we're going to start right now.
What is he talking
Pointing at
about?
you, Joe. He's pointing at you.
I hope
How's
not.
Lingo going? Hold up. Look at that thing. That kid tried to get at Luther, and they had to stop him. Look at this. The kid's trying to attack Luther. Oh, God.
I don't know what you're watching, but Dr. Luther's Army of
Fans
Darkness.
should not try to get at the wrestlers. They should not attack the wrestlers, Joe, because this is what happens to them.
This young wrestling fan did not see it coming. Holy cow, devastating boot there.
Jumping front kick right to the face, right in front of this kid's sister or girlfriend. Didn't look like he was smart enough to have a girlfriend that hot.
Well, Dr. Luther, this young lady looking distressed.
Well, maybe she should have told her little boyfriend or whatever he is not to attack the wrestlers and jump in the wrestling ring. Look at this now. Look at this now. From the top. Super bomb, Joello. Oh, God.
Did you see that man's head snap back onto the mat?
The Gibbs happy.
The Army of Darkness. This is not smart at all. You saw what happened to this young wrestling fan. Now his sister
They're going to make sure she gets out of the ring safely, position in the place for her.
or girlfriend or...
Yeah. They're just making sure they're holding her until she calms down. They're holding her. Luther's just making sure she's all right now.
Now Luther is
She might
controlling.
need some mouth-to-mouth.
This is sickening, Don.
She asked for a kiss.
There is no reason.
Oh, come on.
Fans with the Thunder coming to the aid of two great IWA fans. Holy cow, Don, I've never seen
girl.
it.
The girl's in shock. Look at her. She's pushing him away. She's in shock, Joanna.
That young man isn't moving, Don.
No kidding, he's not moving. Like I said, the fans should not try to get themselves involved in the wrestling match, Joanna.
Thank goodness for Stands with the Thunder protecting the young man, but Luther having it
Fans of the Thunder should keep his nose out of Luther's business.